Forex, where we actually teach people with about supply and demand and manipulation of the markets and all those stuff. So yeah, man, if you just found me on YouTube, you could just follow me on Facebook. As you can see, it's written Ayanda Ayi Sokela, and you can actually please just subscribe on my channel there. So just subscribe on my channel to get more content and more stuff. So I'm just gonna give you a few seconds to hit the subscribe button before we go any further now. So just hit the subscribe button, subscribe on the channel for Forex changes. Okay, thank you very much. So let's just get down to it. So today we were having a lot of news and stuff regarding what was happening. There were so many things happening, so we just had an awesome trading day. If you are in the group, we have a group, a Telegram group, where we actually help people who are struggling with Forex to improve their trading. We have set up on the group, we have videos, we have a whole lot of stuff. Basically, it's just a community where we actually help one another to actually improve our trading and stuff. So yeah, man, I've been trying to actually be consistent with my videos and stuff, and create more content. The numbers are not actually, it's not true when they say numbers don't lie. Here in YouTube, like, numbers do lie. You can actually have the dopest content, but there are so many factors that makes people watch the content. Like, if you can see other content, they are written how to make $100 to $10,000, 100% strategy. So those are stuff which people who are still new in the industry are more interested on. So you found out that those stuff actually, like, they don't have a really good content. They're just stuff that you can actually found still on the same platform, YouTube, that not gonna really change your trading game. So it's more, how do you put it, it's more of a Google, it's called Google Advanced, where you actually have, like, to search when someone is searching for something new in Forex. Obviously they're always gonna hop up on things like free trading strategy, so people are always interested in those kind of stuff. So the viewers are not actually a reflection of what kind of content you're gonna get when you watch a video, nah? So those kind of stuff actually make you, if you are a content creator or if you are someone on YouTube trying to educate and stuff, those stuff are gonna make you like give up and stuff, and actually have a low self-esteem, actually thinking that your content is not worth it, which is not the case. So I actually suffer from that previously. As you can see, my videos, I've been doing videos and then I decided to stop cause of, like, I was seeing that, like, I'm actually dropping very good content, but I'm not actually getting appreciated. So I decided to stop. But this time I've actually realized it's not really about the numbers. It's not really about impacting. It's not really about having, like, 500,000 views, but it's actually about impacting that certain individual, just like you, was willing to actually believe this kind of stuff works. So if there is one person who's actually watching this video and I'm gonna actually make change his life and stuff, so I've actually made more impact than someone who actually got 100,000 views but who doesn't even have one profitable trader, né? So enough about that. So please just subscribe on the channel and follow me on Facebook. Like I said, it's Ayanda Ayi Sokela. Yeah, I like the content, so just give you another minute for you to subscribe. Guys, so Qmtr. So on our previous video, we were actually talking about Q and FTRs, ne? So for those who haven't watched the video, make sure you watch the previous video before this one. So Qmtr is basically it's to actually put in a simplified form is actually what it means. It's failed Quasimodo, ne? Failed Quasimodo. So I actually disagree if they call it failed Quasimodo. For me personally, as a trader and based on my experience, it's not failed Quasimodo. It's retesting the same level that the Quasimodo was. It's not failed Quasimodo, ne? It's not failed Quasimodo. It's retesting the level that the Quasimodo level was. So after breaking a Quasimodo level, it's gonna retest. The same thing as FTR. After breaking a certain level of support or resistance, the price is gonna retest, ne? So we're gonna try and explain it for everybody to understand. I'm gonna try to make it as simplified as possible, ne? For everybody to understand. So we've explained Quasimodo, we've done PDFs. For those who doesn't know Quasimodo, make sure you just watch the previous video regarding Quasimodo. So I'm gonna explain exactly what is Qmtr is, ne? IQ is also known as IQM, ne? So basically this is a Quasimodo, ne? So a characteristics of the Quasimodo is very simple, ne? You have just a shoulder, ne? A shoulder. The price creates a shoulder, and then it creates another. It creates a head, ne? So basically, if you can see this level at this point, the price was creating is creating a high and a higher high. So this structure was broken this side, so just the price was going up and down, so it was just creating an uptrend. So it decided, when it decided to break this low, ne? It's break this low. This was just a change of price direction, ne? Price change of structure, ne? Change of structure. So basically this was just an uptrend, a higher high. It was an uptrend, so as soon as it breaks this lower low, it's a change of structure, ne? So what is gonna happen is the price is gonna come back to this shoulder, ne? This shoulder. Let me just highlight it here. This shoulder. It's gonna come at this shoulder. So let me just delete this one. So it's gonna come at this left shoulder, ne? As soon as it comes at this left shoulder, it's gonna drop again, ne? Cause since it's broken the market structure, ne? So this is basically what you call a Quasimodo, ne? So this is just a simple Quasimodo. It almost looks like a head and shoulder. Basically, it's not a head and shoulder. A head and shoulder doesn't have this low and this low. So as soon as it breaks the structure, it's actually telling you it's a Quasimodo. So what does Qmtr does is the different as Quasimodo. Now, since we as Quasimodo traders, we were gonna be focusing more on the left hand side, looking for sell, ne? So since we're gonna be looking for sell, we just gonna our rules, basically our rules tells us we're just gonna have our stop loss just above this head, ne? So what does the Qmtr does? It doesn't actually respect the left shoulder this side. What it does, it breaks the head, ne? It breaks the head, and then after breaking this head, the same certain level, it goes and retest and goes up again, ne? It's gonna retest the same level that it broken, and then it's gonna go up again. So that's what the Qmtr is. So in terms of characteristics of the Qmtr, you just have to put your stop loss just below this level. But in most cases, a Qmtr it always have the base candle. So just like I said at the beginning, the Qmtr has the same characteristics of an FTR. So in most cases, it's always going to have a base candle which are hidden orders that tells us at this certain point this is supposed to be the level where we decide to go up. So a base candle is actually telling us, not just telling us, it's actually how do I put it? It's actually guiding us where to put our stop loss. Né? So our base candle is actually guiding us where to put our stop loss, né, on the hidden order. So this is what you call a Qmtr, which is also known as an IQML. It's a failed Quasimodo. Né? So let's just go through to the Quasimodo that have failed and actually see where is the Qmtr and what actually happened. Né? So let's just look at this one. Né? Sorry about that. So as you can see here at this point, so we have a simple Quasimodo. So we have a shoulder, and then we have a head, and then we have a base candle. So let me just try and highlight this base candle. I'm gonna highlight this base candle. So the base candle at this point, just highlight this base candle. Eh? Highlight this base candle and just go this level. Eh? So this is where a lot of traders, as soon as we have a head, we have a shoulder and a head, and then this is where the market decided to break the structure, actually telling us it's a sell. So since it's broken the structure, so we always gonna be looking for it to retest and then decided to drop again. So as you can see, the price decided to do that exactly, but it tested the base candle and it decided to drop. So this Quasimodo, as I was saying to you, it doesn't, the Qmtr doesn't actually mean the price. Qmtr doesn't mean the Quasimodo failed, but it just means retesting on the Quasimodo level. So as you can see at this point, it's telling you exactly what I was talking about. Cause remember, our first take profit is gonna be the first store at this point, and the second take profit is gonna be this point. Né? So remember, when the price decided to test this point, it went down, so it hit your first CP, and then it didn't hit your second CP. So you can't say that Quasimodo failed. Né? So you can't say that Quasimodo failed. So you can't say that Quasimodo failed because it didn't hit your take profit. So your take profit too. So a lot of people always go for their take profit too because it's the one that has more money. Né? It's the one that has more risk reward. But our take profit, our first CP, we consider as the Quasimodo decided to pass. Né? So enough about that. Né? So as you can see at this point, né? Just highlighting this point, this entire point, this what happened. So it hit our TP1 and then it decided to, as you can see, it decided to what? It decided to break. Né? So this entire level which I'm highlighting right now. So you see, this entire level is your Quasimodo level. So it broke in the Quasimodo level. You see, as soon as it broke the head at this point, it broke the entire Quasimodo level, and it decided to what? To retest and go up again. So the same thing what I've drawn right here. Né? This is what I've drawn right here. Né? So this is what was your Quasimodo, your Qmtr. So your stop loss would have been somewhere just above this lower low, because it didn't break this lower low. So this is where the price decided to go up. So this entire level would have been your lower low. So this is the own level. So at this point, it wasn't a very good Qmtr because basically we didn't have what you call a base candle that was gonna guide us for where to put our stop loss. Né? So it would have been tricky, and it would have been something that probably, honestly speaking, I actually put this setup in the group, but we didn't have. Now that I'm looking at it, I made a mistake because we didn't have like a base candle that was telling us no, just put your stop loss. But the whole theory of the Qmtr is actually it actually worked out. Né? So let's just go look at some other stuff and go look at some more pairs and more examples, so you can actually try and observe and actually learn it from it. No, so let's just look at Okay, let's look at the Euro USD, ne? The popular one, the Euro USD. So Euro USD, I think we have a Qmtr. So the Euro USD, so the same thing applied, ne? Look at, go just search at your Quasimodo. So let me just delete this horizontal line, ne? So check out your Quasimodo, ne? So there's your Quasimodo, there's your shoulder, there's your head. So look at this structure here. So it didn't break this structure at this point. So basically your Quasimodo is still on. So it decided to break this structure at this point. So you see, so this is a structure breaker, ne? So your Quasimodo level is at this point, just on your left hand side, ne? Just on your left hand side. So what happened is, so you have a shoulder and a head, ne? So what happened is, obviously the price is gonna retest the left shoulder, ne? So it went and retest the left shoulder. So let's see what happened, just highlighting it. So let's just highlight at this point. So it decided to react. Remember, reaction doesn't mean this price is respected, ne? It always have to hit our take profit. So it reacted by these candles, but let's see, did it hit our first TP? Let's see. So it didn't hit our first take profit. So at this point we have a failed Quasimodo. So why am I saying we had a failed Quasimodo? Because it didn't hit our TP1. You see, TP1 showing it actually went out, ne? So as soon as it didn't hit our TP1, what it decided to do to break the Quasimodo. So it broke the Quasimodo because it went above our head, ne? So I hope that makes sense, ne? So it went above our head. So this entire level, let me just highlight the entire level so you can see. So this entire level is the Quasimodo, ne? Oh, this Quasimodo, ne? There's the Quasimodo level. This is the Quasimodo level. So this is a very important level, ne? This is a very important level. But unlike the previous setup, at this point we actually have a base candle, ne? We had a base candle at this point that was gonna guide us where to actually put our stop loss, ne? So the price decided to break the Quasimodo level, and then it dropped again, and then here's the base, ne? There's the base. So what we have here, we have an R, it's an R, it's a D, P, R. So these are the base candle at this point. So these are the base candles. So let me just highlight them. Okay, so these are the base candles at this point. Let me highlight them. So let me just put at this point, and then just stick here, and then what you have a base candle, eh? So obviously we've spoken about the base candle. So you just have above the, just below the base candle. So it decided to what? The price decided to drop again, retest the base candle, and then goes up again. So that what happened on Euro USD, ne? We had the setup, and I've spoken about it on the group, and I've spoken about it on the previous videos, ne? So this was just a simple Qmtr, ne? So let me just think. Okay, what is it that I wanted to? Let's just go for another pair. Let's go for EuroCAD. Okay. Oh, it's didn't EuroCAD. Let's go for EuroAuss. Very simple, straightforward, ne? Simple, straightforward. So here, this is what I was talking about, but there's a lot of mess, ne? But I hope this one, for those who've done price action, it's gonna make sense, ne? So this, let's just look at this entire structure. Eh? Let me just put it like this. Okay, this entire structure. So basically this is a Quasimodo, simple Quasimodo, ne? So we have basically this side becoming a shoulder, and this side becoming a head. Remember, the price here, it's showing us clues that it broke a certain structure, ne? So the price was just going high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, and then as soon as we had this structure break, this structural break was actually telling us, okay, there's a different, the price direction is actually deciding to change now. So if you could just put your horizontal line on this shoulder, you can see what you have. You don't just have a Quasimodo, but you have a significant level of an FCR, because you see you have a lot of spikes here showing that this level is important. So this is a very beautiful Quasimodo. So it's a very beautiful Quasimodo. So at this point, if I could just highlight at this point, just highlighting this point, we're gonna have a lot of sell. So unfortunately, the price didn't respect the Quasimodo. This one was a very beautiful Quasimodo. So let me just tick this point. So the price decided not to respect Quasimodo. Why? I'm saying it didn't respect Quasimodo. If I could click here, let me see. Oh, this one was shaking, eh? If I could just click here, if you had your stop loss, probably this one was the trickiest thing ever, né? Because if you can see, it didn't went above the head, né? It didn't went above the head. If you had a stop loss here, you would have been safe, nah? You would have been safe. Because why am I saying that is that the price decided to drop here, but you can see at this point it hasn't reached your first TP, and your TP is supposed to be it's supposed to be your first TP. Obviously, like I said, it's supposed to be here at this level, nah? But the price have never went at this level, so it has broken this structure level. It has broken, it has broken this head, nah? You see, it went down and then it has broken. But my biggest problem is this point, this one, this point coming to this level again. So if this price decided to drop again and comes here at the same level it has already tested, it's gonna be a tricky one, because remember, I always go for fresh zone, eh? So for fresh zone, I always go for fresh zone. So this one would have been tricky, eh? I wouldn't go for a buy at this point, because it's giving me so many things that it doesn't make sense, eh? So I wouldn't go for a buy, but I hope you understand the deal, because it has broken this point. This is where it broken. So you wouldn't go for buy at this point, because it didn't broke the head. So it wasn't an Qmtr. So this one was tricky, eh? So this one you just have to use your logic and stuff. So this one was tricky. So it's better to just pass if you don't have a clear answer, eh? So let's just go and look at for others. Let's go look for others. Hopefully we're gonna find others. Another Quasimodo, same thing. Okay, let me just want to see something. No, it's not. Oh, there it is. This one was tricky, eh? This one was very tricky, but okay, let's just try and explain it. So if you could see a Quasimodo here, so you have a shoulder. This is your shoulder, and then this is your head. So this is where the price decided to change the direction. You see the structure here. So you have this entire level as the Quasimodo. This is entire level as the Quasimodo. So the price, this is the Quasimodo. So the price decided to go at the Quasimodo. It hit your TP1. The same thing I was trying to explain. A Qmtr doesn't mean the price the Quasimodo failed. You see, this one, it hits your TP1. It actually changed direction the exact same point where your left shoulder is. So it hits your TP1 and then it decided to break, né? So where is the base candle? You see, there's the base. So this one was actually tricky, né? For it's a bit of an advanced one. So this is what you have, you see. So remember what I've spoken about. The base candle is actually telling you where to actually put your stop loss. So this one has all characteristics of a Qmtr, né? It went up, test, restart, then it went up again. So your TP have to be your first TP has to be where it decided to change direction. So your TP just have to be at this high, né? So this high at this peak, this high, né? So that was your TP. So let's just go for another one. Let's just keep looking, looking. You see? Oh, this one was tricky. Okay, let me just not have so many tricky of them, because this is still a new concept for you. I don't wanna mess up your head. Okay, this one, I had this one on the group, so this is gonna be the last one, just not to make the video a bit long. So this one is actually the vice versa. So basically this one is for, the first one is for buy, né? This one is for sell. So this one is for sell. So let me just I think it was some what do you have? Okay. Oh, there it is. So there's your Quasimodo, né? There's your Quasimodo. There's your shoulder. There's your head, né? It's a buy Quasimodo, shoulder, your head, né? Okay, so we have a shoulder, a head, a buy, né? So let me just click at this point. This is a Quasimodo level, no? So this entire level, this is where for a lot of people are looking for buy at this zone. So you see what happened is it didn't respect it, so at this point it fails, né? It doesn't matter if it failed or what, so just look at for the swap zone, so where the price is gonna retest the Quasimodo level, né? So this entire level is very important, because this is where the Quasimodo fails. So it's a Quasimodo level. So just to actually summarize the whole theory, so a Quasimodo level is an important level. It's just simple, straightforward. It's either it's respected or being broken. Is just gonna be a level where the retail traders are always gonna respect, né? So this entire level is important. So we're gonna look, since it has broken for buy, so we're gonna look for sell when it's gonna retest this entire level, which I just highlighted with the yellow one, with the yellow zone. So decided to retest. You see this at this point, there's a lot of things happening here. There's a lot of stuff happening. So what happened is, I decided, knowing that the price was gonna go down, I decided to go for lower time frame, just go for sell, just continue with the trend, né? It's continuation trends, because I didn't saw a base candle. So if you could just look at here, just to try and continue with the trend, this zone, né? Let me highlight this zone. So what you have, I was just looking for a Quasimodo that had a sell to actually sell this one. So if you could just look at this point, okay, let me just, so this one was very easy. So I'm just looking for a sell. So there's a Quasimodo for sell. So you have a shoulder and a head, né? It's just a simple Quasimodo. I'm looking for a lot of stuff. So they'll just put your, so you know that's this entire level. I put this point, this entire level, highlight this entire level, and then I had my stop loss just above this one. So I knew this Quasimodo was gonna pass, because it was just complementing a Qmtr TR on the higher time frame. If you could just look at here on this front firm, so you see this what I took, and you see there's USD JPY. I'm not bluffing when I said I took this one. So USD JPY, I had the sell here, and then it worked out very well. So yeah, man, I hope you understand the video, and if you want to learn more stuff, just join the group. We're gonna have a new group by March, or the following group the following month, same amount. Just follow me on Facebook, and make sure, guys, make sure you just click on the subscribe button. It's very important to actually try and promote, because you know this kind of YouTube stuff is more like clown. You're chasing a lot of how do I put it? There's a lot of stuff that you are just chasing. It's more of free YouTube. How did I make 1 million on $5? So it's those kind of stuff. So I hope you like the video, and just hit on the comment where you would like us to improve on, or which thing would actually you would like us to talk about or try and teach, né? So bye for now. Thank you very much.